Well, I'm declaring the 62 Jetfire 4-speed car finished. There is an upgrade I'm going to do to the car. It needs to be a little better, but I'll do that probably sometime before the Oldsmobile Nationals in August. The trunk mat, I need to replace the trunk mat on it. I was going to keep the original one, but it's just a little too stained up. It's all original interior. The original 1962 interior that came in the car. There's a few little spots in the driver's side seat that are not the best, but I wanted to keep it pure and original for the interior. 44,761 original miles. I did add a temperature gauge that I can remove it really easy. It's just temporary for now. Just wanted to see how the engine did temperature wise till I get used to it. It is a factory 4-speed car. The interior is all original except for the dome light and the chrome bezel to the headlight, to the dome light. Headliner, all that stuff's original. I'll show you the trunk mat, what I'm talking about. It's the original trunk mat to the car, but it's stained up pretty bad. The spare tire cover I can't find. Same style cover, that's the best one. That's the one that was in the car, it's the best one I've got. Used the original jack instructions. It actually came off fairly, it was about ready to fall off actually. The old glue was dry. I just re-glued it back on. It's a little bit yellowed, but I rather had the original than the reproduction. This car is originally a 15-inch wheel car. Not real common. The 15-inch wheels are really hard to find. The 15-inch trim rings are even harder to find. Oh, I left the antenna in the garage. Had it on the lift, so I had to take the antenna off so it didn't hit the ceiling. Forgot to put it on. If anybody knows where there's a set of trim rings for one of these cars in 15-inch, I'd be interested. That and the back seat. I'd love to have a really, really nice original back seat. I wanted to cut it up to make a front bucket seat. The cover, I want to make a really nice original bucket seat cover using original material. That 384. That 384 means it's a factory 4-speed car. Four-speed cars built in Lansing had 384 there. If they was built at different plants, sometimes they said 4-speed. Sometimes they didn't say 4-speed at all, and it was written on the cowl underneath the paint. But generally a Lansing car, if it's a 4-speed car, it'll have it on the cal tag, the 384. Used as much NOS stuff as I possibly could. There's very little reproduction available anyway, so these hoses, upper radiator hose, that's reproduction. Fusic Automotive makes those. They do the headliners, or the hood insulation as well. These were one of the very first cars to get the cross-flow radiator. Somebody told me I think Corvette was first in '61, and then these are '62. But anyway, if you want to see it, I'll have it at the Oldsmobile Nationals in August. Later.
God considered revival to me, I consider revival to you. Yeah, we're not saying our country right or wrong. There are things that need to be changed in our country. There are many things. We need to get right with God. Get right with God. He will revive our homes, revive our homes, and our nation.
You're listening to PowerPoint with Jack Graham and the message, The First Freedom. Whatever you're facing today, how would you like to experience the